Hello again everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's time for some news on the A1200 and pre-order situation. Before we get going on the actual situation, a rant, a huge rant. I think that, you know me, I'm a massive supporter of Retro Games Limited. I've covered every single one of the consoles in the last few years since the A500 Mini, so I mean that many I suppose, but I did miss the first couple, but I've supported every single thing that they've done since. But I have to say, the last two biggies that they brought out, I'm not counting the C64 Mini here, black one, I'm counting the last two, the Spectrum and this. The pre-order situation has been a shambles, and it's no different for this A1200. I don't know if any of you guys did what I did last night, but we were all told that November the 10th was when pre-orders would go live. So what do we do? Well, in normal situations, when we know something's going live on a date, maybe we stay up to midnight that day and then pre-order immediately so we don't miss out. So that's exactly what I did last night. I was up until midnight, excited, sitting here with as many retailers as I could imagine would sell the A1200, refreshing their pages, also refreshing Facebook to see, because I would thought Retro Games Limited have got to say something, I'm sure, like give us some links or tell us, you know, pre-orders are now live, go here, blah blah blah, whatever. Nothing. Radio silence. I sat there till 5 AM refreshing these pages, waiting for a pre-order to drop. In the end I thought I've got to go to bed at some point, but then I had the fear, like, well, what if they open pre-orders at 8 o'clock in the morning and I go to bed at, like, it was 5:30 by this point. So I stayed up most of the night, kept checking my phone, and I've had no sleep. I'm absolutely exhausted, which is probably why I'm so angry today, to be fair. But and there was nothing. It's just been complete radio silence all weekend. I'm so surprised that they didn't say a word. And I'm sure there's a lot of you out there. Do let me know in the comments if you did what I did last night and, you know, you feel the same way. Because you think about the way the Spectrum launched, I can understand they would have had a bit of trepidation this time around because the Spectrum launch was a disaster. You know, all the retailers went too early with their pre-order links and everything, and the thing sold out immediately. They've done something to rectify that, which we're going to get onto in a minute, which is a good thing. There is good news here. That last night was a joke. You know, because I'm sure I can't have been the only person that was up there refreshing last night, thinking that how popular this is, we're going to miss out if we don't get in quickly. So the post that they put up today should have gone up yesterday, in my opinion, to stop people from doing that, because they're offering their own pre-orders here and they're not starting until Friday. So I don't understand why they would be telling us that there's pre-orders available on the Monday the 10th, and then they're starting their own pre-orders on Friday. And even now, you go onto Amazon and everything now, the usual retailers, and there's no sign of pre-orders anywhere. So I don't get it. Apparently there's some in Australia. That's as far as I know that people have found, according to the comments. So I think it's been a bit of a shambles again, to be honest with you, let's face it. I'm very appreciative of everything they do. I mean, obviously emulation is a huge scene, and I get there's always going to be detractors out there that say, well, we don't need these, you know, we've got emulators, we don't need them, we've got Raspberry Pi, we don't need any of this stuff. But it's nice for people that aren't as technically minded. I mean, as much as I do my own channel and I feel like I have a bit of knowledge, I don't know the half of how to get emulators going. I wouldn't know how to, like, program anything and code anything and do anything. I'm not technical like that. So it's nice to have these consoles / computers that are pretty much plug and play, depending on how technical you want to get with them. So I appreciate everything they do in that regard, but I just think the last couple of major launches have been an absolute show, to be honest. I'm not going to say the word that goes before show, you know what it is. Yeah, and I'm not happy. But anyway, look, let's get on to the good news, okay? Retro Games Limited shared a post this morning. I'm a bit late to the party because obviously I had to sleep at some point. So you may not have seen it though if you're not on Facebook, so you may not know about this. So hopefully I'm going to help you out here. This is the post. It says, the A1200 pre-orders. Some retailers in various regions have started taking pre-orders, but we can confirm that for the first time ever, we'll be able to take, working with our distribution partners, orders directly ourselves as from this Friday. So while if you want to order from your local regional retailers, and I'm going to say something here that's not on the post, that's not going to happen in this country at the moment because there are none, but unless they've snuck any up in the last 5 minutes, because I haven't checked. But it says, which may be more cost effective or efficient in some regions, such as if you're in Australia, for example. Well, they're the only people that seem to have it right now. If you wanted to support us directly, then hold tight and order from us directly on Friday via our website. We will post direct links Friday, and don't panic, we will manufacture to order for pre-orders via our site, so you will be guaranteed to get one. So that's fantastic news right there. The only thing I'm a bit skeptical about is I hope it follows the same rules as a pre-order normally, in which case you don't get charged until it's dispatched. There might be a law in this country that says that's the only way they can do it. I hope that's the case, because I certainly can't afford to pay for it up front. I'm really hopeful that that's what they're going to do, but I guess we'll find out nearer the time. But again, we're going to hang on till Friday. I don't suppose there's going to be a mass panic on this one though, considering they're saying they're going to be made to order. So, and that's the best news we could get. That means you're guaranteed to get one this time. But if they'd have released this post on Sunday, then nobody would have been scrambling overnight. That's what I don't understand, is why this post went up today. Why not put it up Sunday? Because they knew probably that the pre-orders were not going to go in this country, and maybe even in America and Canada and places like that. They must have known that Australia was likely to be the only place that was going to get one. I mean, yeah, maybe there are pre-orders in other areas of the world that I don't know about, but that's what I'm going by on the comments. It's only Australia so far. I could be wrong on that, so don't quote me on it. But it's like, put this up on Sunday. No idiots sitting up at midnight like I was last night. You know, I just say, right, brilliant, we'll wait till Friday. The lack of information is just baffling to me. Hey ho, we've got maybe a guaranteed A1200 coming, so I can't really complain, you know what I mean? It's just, I feel like they've got to get better at this for future releases, because the last two biggies have been a shambles in my opinion. But there you go. Let me know in the comments as ever if you'll be ordering on Friday. Let me know what you think. Were you up last night? Have you had no sleep like me? Are you angry? Because I certainly am. I was going to go through the comments, but there's going to be a lot of complaints, a lot of moaning, and I can't be bothered. So I've done enough moaning on this post here, so I'll spare you that. But yeah, I hope this isn't a sign of things to come. I hope this is not going to be a shambles going forward. I guess only time's going to tell on that one, isn't it? But it is good news. We're going to end with the fact that this is good news. If you order from them, it looks like you're guaranteed to get one. They haven't even given the details of the machine yet, the specs, the games that are going to be on the carousel. We've got no details yet. So I'm assuming that we might get something. Well, look, this is Retro Games Limited we're talking about here, right? They could have put this post up, like I said, yesterday, and they didn't. So what are the chances we're going to get machine specs, games on the carousel, what this thing can do before Friday? If they don't release any details, then I think that is a big mistake, because they're going to lose out on some orders, because anyone who's bought the A500 Mini is probably going to be a bit hesitant in case there's not a lot of difference, because while £150 is a good price, it's still a lot of money, isn't it, in this day and age? So they would definitely be missing a trick if they don't at least let us know what we're in for beforehand. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people that will order blind, and I probably will do, if I'm honest, because I have faith, but I can't really afford to have faith. I'm only doing it really because it's my birthday in December, and I get money for Christmas from my dad and birthday, so you know I'm going to be able to fund this with that. So that's the only reason. If it was coming out of my normal money that I have to live every month, I might well have had to think twice, you know. So, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people in that boat too. So I guess time will tell. Hopefully they will do the right thing. Hopefully they will give us a bit more information beforehand. And they haven't got long, have they? So we'll see. I would say though, overall, don't hold your breath. Probably the safest thing to do. You'll still be alive at the end of it. So there we go. There's my friendly advice. Okay, everybody, I hope this information helps. Obviously, I'll let you know if there's a link that goes up for it. That if you're not on Facebook and there's a link to their website or anything, I'll post it once they tell us where to order from. I'm assuming it's going to be, it does say via their site, so I'm assuming it's going to be from the usual Retro Games Limited website, but just look up Retro Games Limited and it will pop up. But if not, I'll probably do another quick short video just to give you the details when Friday rolls around, so don't worry, you won't miss out if you're not on Facebook. Okay, all right everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. The support for the last couple of videos has been awesome. I really do appreciate it. Lots of new subscribers, so welcome to the channel. I appreciate you being here, and there's a lot more content to come in the next 7 months regarding this. Hopefully we'll have some details on what games are on there soon, and then we can start doing another countdown like we did last time. Part 5 of games I'd like to see on the A1200 will be out. I'm not going to promise it this week, but my intention is to get it out this week, but definitely by the end of next week. So it gives you a chance to watch the previous few anyway if you're new to the channel. So, and hopefully, yeah, part 5 will be up ASAP. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Take care, and I will speak to you soon. Have a fantastic week and see you soon. Don't forget to write in the comments your thoughts on this. I'd really like to know. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Bye.